Good morning, good day, whenever you see this, my loves. Thank you for being here. We left it off with Lakshmi yesterday, and I got shortcutted. So, um, we're gonna continue because I absolutely love Lakshmi energy, and she probably should have her own video. So it's my pleasure to do this video with Lakshmi. I have all the information. She has been coming on the channel. We've been noticing her more and more. This is Exotic Zen Wisdom, Zenny. And you can join the channel. I'd love to have you on the tribe. We'd love to get into goddess energy. There's no other energy like Lakshmi goddess energy that I have encountered. Now, we had her in October of 2025. And then, and I think my life, I think why I wrote it down was because my life took a big shift in October 2025. Okay, then we had her in April 10th, this year. Now, she's the bestower of success, access to intelligence, increased wealth, abundance, earthly pleasures. And when I put the world in the emoji there, that's worldly enjoyment. So that's what that represents. Acceptance is the main energy, which evokes self-worth to attract. Attract. What do we do? What do we say? Feminine attracts, does not chase. Okay, so one must already be on the journey to self-love. Kind self-speech, talk, kind ways, thoughtful, outside of the self, and kind actions. Okay, so we have intelligence here, worldly enjoyment and liberation, career promotions, acknowledgement, good and faithful marriage or partner. So we want that good and faithful marriage and partner. So you have to start like really calling that energy because we're attracting it. Increased wealth and luxuries, improved social status. She shows you how to turn your life into a positive direction when you pay attention and align with her creative flow. So she's a whole flow energy, okay? Where heaven and all its gifts come through into manifestation on earth. She is the ocean. She's the sea. She rises from a lotus flower. She's the divine. So she's very Venusian, basically. So we have a lot of Venus energy too. So that's really cool. And Venus, and okay, earthly, divine feminine principle of abundance, earthly pleasures on heaven and earth. Okay, so what else do we have? So I pretty much just want to cover her because she comes out as the divine mother. She brings blessings of enlightenment, good fortune, prosperity, beauty, health, and love. Also, like when I was setting up, I had to change my outfit because I got so hot. So I when I came back, I have to share, like, we have to be ready to like change things up in an instant. I guess we're doing a lot of wardrobe changes or something. Like maybe we're traveling, right? Because that's what clothes is for, like day in, day out. She carries the energy of godly grace. When she arrives in your life, she has come because you have evolved. Your heart seeks to love, and you have been working on your emotional acceptance. She now steps in as an esoteric astral surgeon. She's working on your worthiness, Can't say that word. Her love is divine. Her love is pure. She ultimately is here now to empower you to shine so that your divine beauty and divine power to heal, uplift, inspire, and enchant, especially to the souls who need it the most in today's world, and particularly in the circumstances that we face. Okay, so she's 1010 energy because she came in October. That's what it was. It was 1010. She kept coming in, And I always hear these bells when she comes in. It's like ding 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 ding. It's like she has a whole festival of lights in October. Okay, so I love her so much. I really do. I really do. So let's see what we can get into, you guys. Welcome. Ooh, thank you for being here. No, I was reading. I'm not ignoring you. I'm sorry. I was reading the messages, and they freeze my screen here. So sometimes I can't get that right. Okay, so let's find out what else we want to talk about. I kind of want to go straight into tarot. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday. Let's call Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, whoever you believe in, and angels to protect me as I channel the messages as to what's going on. That's really old. It's like there's like a lot of purging of old stuff. That's what I feel. My nose is itching. We're gonna go for the animals. My nose, somebody's thinking about you. You heard that one? That one was true. This could be an old love. Jan Hara, hi! Goddess energy in the house. Welcome. Yeah, so we have Lakshmi energy. I had to share. I love Lakshmi energy so much. If we can embrace it. We have tiger. We have fire tiger. Yeah, any fire. Oh, man. Okay, so I choose to be unstoppable. My passion and my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. You have a protector, a familiar, spiritual familiar, okay? They walk with you. This could be a paternal figure, grandfather, father, or they watch your child. They watch your child. If you have children, they watch your children. They watch you and your children is what I get. Really powerful energy already. Ooh la la. Why do they keep stopping this live from being in the current? So they always want you in the past. They want you to be passé. Or somebody from the past is coming in strong. That one came out. This was a fun spirit. Yeah, look at this. They watch you and they're helping you on your path. Yeah, this person's helping you when you get to the difficult parts of the path, when you have obstacles and roadblocks. They're strongly there with you, okay? And soon their spirit is gonna be there with you when you celebrate some accomplishments. They've been helping you with these accomplishments. It may seem like something's pretty big right now, like a big obstacle is there that you don't know how to quite face, and this spirit is helping you. This is a masculine spirit. They're helping you with the path, and they're helping you to release the past. That's crazy how they're talking right now. It's to start the new journey, because you are a teacher and you help others find their way. There will be a challenge, but your soul is strong and you're going to persevere. And that maybe this is already happening, but I think it's another level. I think it's another level, you guys, because happy birthday, Geminis. Happy birthday. We just to the May Geminis. We just entered Gemini season, and Gemini is with Uranus. So if you felt something weird, it's because we just all entered Gemini season. Which Gemini, I think Marilyn Monroe was trying to warn me earlier. Like, I knew something was going to go down with Gemini, because I got her channeled, and I was like, what is this? What? All my years I've been in Los Angeles, never really considered Marilyn Monroe. But she's Mercurial. Okay. And if you think about it, she rules, Gemini rules teenagers. So this is a lot to do with the internet, a lot to do with the internet. I think June 1st, they're applying these new things on your gadgets that you have to know how to change the settings. Yeah, we've been getting the penguin. Ooh, partnership. But this is the beautiful, loyal partnership. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Wow, we're going to need our tribe. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Penguins. Yeah, if you want to do $9.99 or super chat for $8.88. And you're not going to find anything lower. Thank you for my hearts. And anything, hi, sign up. And that's for Kanishka. Welcome if you want. But I'm not, but it's when I reach every 100 mark, I give free readings. So just know that. That's my thank you for reaching every 100 mark to get me higher. Higher, higher, higher. Okay, so that's not tarot. I'm into Oracle right now. Huh. Not so much the tarot. Okay, let's look at... this deck is calling. More Oracle cards. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, my God, I love it. You put the John Travolta. Did you see me yesterday? Is that why you put John Travolta, or was it the other day? Well, I can tell by the way you walk. I can tell by the way you walk. You're a woman's man. We have a regeneration. That is definitely Lakshmi energy. Okay, so we are resetting maybe the way we do relationships or something. We're all trying to get that summer body by the summer. So we don't, I don't know. Chaos and conflict, yeah. What? Why is this out here? Okay, now we gotta investigate. Milk and honey. And somebody's not getting what they want, okay? They're caught up in chaos and conflict. And this could have been what happened to you. It almost feels like, because tarot is timeless. Past, present, or future kind of fuses all together. But it could be that you had to regenerate yourself after a time of chaos and conflict, and you're heading towards the land of milk and honey. You alchemize what they threw at you. You used it for fuel to level yourself up. Look, you don't settle for anything less than loyal love. And this is Lakshmi energy. This is your forever person coming your way, okay? So, of course, that's going to take a different mindset. When you're out there dating, having a good time, enjoying life, it's not about loyalty. It's about having fun. But a lot of people will confuse it. A lot of people are like, hee hee, what can I get out of this? You know? A free lunch? There's no such thing as a free lunch. In today's society, not a free lunch. You're getting you're getting somebody, this is like from my older crowd, okay? Respectful love. Time for a nap. Yeah, you might be feeling really tired because you're letting go of your old ways. Like the person who, the person who you were is gone. Like dead and gone. I keep hearing that, dead and gone. Like that's not who you are now. Message in a bottle. You're protected. And somebody wants to interfere perhaps with a message to change the vibe, to change you, to bring in a downer or something, or they never came in. It looks like they never came in for that message. Now they want to fly in, right? Now they want to storm in. Now they want to come in fast. This is not, but see, it wasn't meant to be because it wasn't for you. Okay, Spirit knows what to do. The Spirit is, you have strong spiritual guard dogs right now. So they're not letting stuff come to you. Messages that you don't need to fuss about around with, they're not coming in. Okay, you're like, why isn't my phone ringing? It's because those calls are, Spirit is phasing them out. Deep knowing. Sometimes we know what to do and we know right from wrong, but we fail to do it. And Spirit, your spirit guides, you have strong spiritual guard dogs here. We have been getting integrity many, many times this week, practically 3 to 4 days in a row. So this has to do with a test about your integrity. You will be tested, okay? Somebody may drop some money and then you're like, oh, I'll take the, and there's cameras there. There could be something very odd where that's what I'm saying. Your integrity is being tested. Walk the middle path. Because also, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is so terrible. Also, like, there is someone that wants to make you look bad, but not good bad. Not Michael Jackson. She's bad. He's bad. No. The like, oh no. Like bad where they're like nodding their head and looking away. Like that kind of bad. But it makes me laugh because I know my collective has a lot of integrity, okay? So, I'm here to warn you on these things because what if you do the wrong thing, okay? What if you were told a lie and you thought you were doing the right thing, and then, so you can't be overly superhero, superwoman, for other people, unless they're your children, right? But for anybody else who wants to play the victim, you can't be, of course, we don't want to be judge and jury, but you can't be their advocate to go and be like, well, you did this to so-and-so. And, there's people that want you to be out there getting in the middle of the fire, the middle of the, I want to say the bullets, right? I am with you guys. Thank you so much. I have a new setup where I can have the fan and I can have the light. I actually got good lighting, which has been the most challenge. So thank you for noticing. And I love those flowers. Those are some of my favorite. No peace. No place. Oh, my eyes are so bad. I'm going to the eye doctor this month. No place like home. Some of you are homebodies. You might be Virgos, Tauruses, even Capricorns. I'm getting a lot of earth energy. You've made your home your castle. Somebody's asking why. Why aren't you around? Why haven't you called? This has to do with that message. Somebody's like, since they can't message you, they're expecting you to message them. And they're asking like, why haven't you come around? Why haven't you come around, collective? You are embarking in something with your family. Oh, hi, Billy Rose. Welcome, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm sure it has helped you a lot because we can't be reactive. We can't let them get under our skin, my love. Just can't. Not like before. Not like before. Just This is how we would learn to regulate. That's why, remember, I don't know if you noticed that I said, and you have to learn to breathe through your mouth. Fire, fire breath through your nose. Um, there's something going on that you're going to be embarking with your family, or this is playing out in different ways, okay? For my fire signs, from what I've seen, two of the fire signs I've seen how it's playing out is like karmic debt. And I see it from the side of the maternal, okay? So there's things that need to be addressed with children, okay? And this came from the mother. This is the mother's wound. And then there's the generation that's here alive, and then there's the generation that's still coming into making babies, right? Reproduction. So this is something that I've seen in the fire signs, but it's going to play out differently with everybody. With Scorpio, it's also very a deep wound. It's healing and it's very emotional, but being water also requires being very spiritual and holding space for others. That's okay. So those are the only two I can really translate, but this is very family oriented, okay? And then here also confirmation. Family is the only ones that really know you authentically, you know, who you can be with, who they see you on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, you're being observed. You're being observed. I don't know why. I mean, if you have your own platform or something like that, for sure. But they're observed. See, that you're going through some kind of weird, how can we get them riled up energy? How can we get them, maybe they want you depressed. Maybe they want to, maybe somebody just wants to hurt you and wants you to feel bad. But you don't feel bad. You heal. You keep transmuting, alchemizing this energy. You take your spiritual baths. Some of you, those spiritual baths are really working. So it causes you to be even keel, okay? But also resting. This energy is so dense because you're probably sleeping away, right? This is take a nap. Sleeping away a 15th century lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, this is intense work that we're doing in the astral. I am so sorry you've been tested. I mean, that's why you have to, like, pray in the car, wherever you go. Check your wheels. If you're going to check your wheels, give a little prayer. I don't want those. Those are my heavy duty. Those are my heavy duty. We'll get these cards. Let's see. We'll go into, like, emotions. So you have to stay focused on the goal. Okay, that's how you get through this. You create the plan. There's a goal, and sometimes there's detours to the plan, but you stick to as much as you can to the plan and the deadline. Plan and the deadline. Because you will have distractions. People want you to work on their stuff. They want you to move for them. We have to pay our bills, pay our rent, pay our food, pay our car. They got me stuck here again on... I heard they want you stuck on solid ground. Okay. I don't know what that's about. God, my nose is really itching. Passion and purpose. Yeah, turning your passion into purpose. They don't understand what... This is what you're meant to do. Okay? They don't see your vision. Ain't nobody going to see your vision but you. Okay? You can try to explain it. You can... Until it becomes of the creation, they won't get it. And even when it's created, they still may not get it until it takes off like pancakes. But Pain to purpose. So this is you believe. Look, we have a lot of this color here. A lot of brown, yellow, mustard color. Grounding, sleep, breasting. Somebody here is not happy with the way life is. They're kind of feeling less than. This brown energy kind of gives me like this less than energy. And it's also like African, like from motherland. Lack of nurturing. We have it a lot, actually. We have this one too. A lot of brown. This animal zebra, this animal print. Okay, so some of you need to go, I don't know, there's a lot of healing going on. That's all I can say. There's a lot of healing going on. And the heart is healing. The mother wound is healing. Okay. Acknowledge. I think maybe because the emotions are rising up. We have Jupiter in Cancer. And what else is in Cancer? My eyes are pretty bad. I'm not really able to see it. Jupiter's in Cancer. Is Venus in? I think Venus is in Cancer. Oh, the moon was in Cancer yesterday. Now it's in Leo. What is that? Yeah, Venus is in Cancer. Now she's very happy there. She's very happy there. Now that's going to bring in the lack of mothering that exists. Okay, it's very triggering. The Venus in Cancer energy. Because it's the lack of mothering. Like the mother didn't teach maybe hygiene, maybe makeup, things of beauty, okay? Dressing, style. But yet maybe the mother was very stylish. She just never taught it. You never know. These things play out very... The mother could have been very vain, Venus. Depends, but it could be very emotionally triggering, okay? The mother could have gotten a lot of attention, and there was a lack of attention for the child, which could have been you. There could be, what is it? I want to say lack of disregard, but it's not disregard. It's not abandonment, but it's just not fully being a present parent. Okay, neglect. That's the one. Neglect. Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do? God, I'm going to have to backtrack. I don't like to do that. Okay, let's get another card. We're just going to go forward because I don't... Okay, this one came in reverse. Relationship. So this has stopped many of the collective from having good, solid relationships. And now you have to look at all the relationships, and it all stems from this parent-child relationship, which is like a joke. I'm sorry. It's so funny. If you really do the work, you're like, oh my God, it's my mom, it's my dad. Energy, motivation, cherishing, and suppressing. Yeah, this is like a blank canvas, and you have to do it on your own. Ain't nobody coming to help you, to hold your hand. Nobody's joining you. You're not on the yellow brick road. You're on a road that's not really created. You're creating this road. God, so there's this like battle between the ego and the outer, maybe the heart and the ego being noticed. So there's right now we have people who are wounded, okay, who are not healed. And they may go to glittery, shiny things because they think they're going to be making it there because they see other people making it there. It's not what they really truly want to do or love to do or cultivated themselves. But they want the glamour and the attention that it brings, and they want to be cherished. So this is, oh, it's a number 29. So it could be that Saturnian energy, Saturn return, doing things that bring prestige and everything and make make you popular, make you famous, but it's not truly you. Now, that's interesting because my Saturn return was very much like that. I dealt with all the fake. It was wonderful. I loved it because I was young. I was young and I wanted to be in that crowd. I truly, I didn't want to be in that crowd. It just, I fell into that crowd. I fell into the type of business I did. And then I rubbed elbows with a lot of people that, you know, were well known or something. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But these are people who want to claim something they're not and make money off of it. Okay. They don't live from their soul. And then there's other people who are really good at what they do, but they don't get the credit for it. They don't get the notoriety for it. Or they do eventually. Saturnian energy. So this is people who want to take shortcuts. Oh God, I even heard, I don't like when I hear that. Spirit, I don't like when I hear that. I don't know if I should say it out loud. Electric Fields, how are you? Welcome. It is heating up over here. All of a sudden, it's getting so hot. Let me find out about this card that's provoking me to not say something, which you guys probably want to hear. This, okay. This energy is people who have done corn work, but, you know, in their 20s, but they don't want to say it, you know, right? Nobody wants to say it, but it's like, they got a leg up doing unethical things. I think that's the point. I think that's the point that Spirit wants to make. So they don't really want to show their face. Like, oh, look at this. Yeah, they're evil people. Wow. Wow. They don't really want to show their face. They want the benefits, but they don't want to show their face. My nose is itching like crazy. Oh, where am I from? I'm from the Bay Area, born in the Bay Area. Look at me. I'm sweating. I'm shiny. I was born in the Bay Area. Where's my paper? And then I moved to Hawaii, to Maui, which I just discovered the Maui shoes at Big Five. Oh my God. Okay, so I went shopping the other day. I went to Big Five and to Ross. And I discovered the Maui shoes, which I had been wanting, ironically enough, which I'm really weird, but I wanted ballerina shoes. So this is like the closest thing that I could get to ballerina shoes, okay? They're really cool. I'm like in love with the Maui shoes. And, okay, so I go to Ross and I see a herb called moringa, which I know is super powerful, super good. It helps actually with breast cancer, like women's breasts, I guess. I turn it around while I'm in line. Now, I'm in California. We had such a heat wave yesterday. They said it was going to be cooler, but it's really like not that cooler at all. But it said, oh, I had a warning on the back and it said, contains chemicals that can cause cancer. But, you know, even I could read them with my bad eyes out. So they have them really, it has it really well stamped on there. And I was like, oh, hell no. And there was a young cashier. And I put it to the side and I said, oh, you know, because I said F no. I think I said F no. And he's like, oh, no, that's cool. But, I mean, they're really trying to kill us. They're trying to kill. You have to read everything you eat, y'all. You have to read it because, I don't know. That is just so, it's the way that well, the way that it works here in Los Angeles, right? Like the Hollywood area, the place, I'm burping a lot. Like the movies, okay? They do these crazy movies or whatever. They're telling the public, we're going to do this to you. But we're telling you in a ha-ha kiki way through the cinema, right? So you can find a movie for everything that we've been doing. That's why The Simpsons exist, right? That's how they found a real clever way. And then we have comedies and we have comedians and we have, okay, so anyway, But this is like, these people had to sell their souls. Really? I mean, really, really, really. They had to sell. They had. So this is people who now they want out of the contract. They're like, no, I take it back. I can give me, take it. I refund. I got a refund. I want a refund. They can't. This is like no take backs energy. So we're dealing with people who maybe are just seeing now the consequences of their decisions. Koi. Court. I don't know why I said koi. Maybe somebody likes koi fish. Yeah, this is the mature. Okay, so you have surpassed. You're able to get on this new journey. Okay. Somebody does not want. Somebody's still detaining the collective not to get into a relationship. But you have an open road. Okay, you have an open road. They don't even want to show their face. They don't even, who the hell is this? I don't know. They don't even want to show their face. Okay, but they want to detain you as the main woman. They want to detain you. Confirmation. So this is, yeah, bioengineered. Thank you, Brandon. Oh my God, exactly. I am so disgusted. It's so, I can't even, but if I say anything, my God, if I say anything, I won't be here tomorrow. Okay, despair. Yeah, somebody knows that you're going to be seen, or you're being seen more often. You're being noticed. People are liking you because we got the sun. Okay? Or you need to go out in the sun, or you're dealing with a Leo. Could be. This could be your child, the sun. But somebody's in despair because you're getting noticed. And I heard, goodness, it's because you're getting noticed and they have to work harder. They would have to work, somebody has to work harder for your attention. Somebody has to work harder for your attention. She thought, it's always, you know what? Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate you, love. Never be the one that calls out people, because believe me, that stuff just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Never be the one that calls out people, because if they're doing nasty stuff, they're gonna what's that saying? Give them enough rope and they hang themselves. And the thing about this narcissistic energy is they're really cocky. Then it could be in a woman or in a man. It's just nasty how it comes out, like that super ego. They like to they like to like, they like to be like, look at me, look what I did, look at me. So and if they drink, because they tend to have some kind of vice, and if you're like, oh, tell me more about what or whatever, or who I can't stand, and then they love the hate vibe, right? So then they get into it and they just reveal their own stuff, and then you're like, so this is really what the real deal is. So they end up revealing themselves. They end up showing their true colors. The mask ends up falling. See, you saw, that's what it is. This person knows you saw their mask. Wow. So how can they save face now? How can they save face now? They can't do anything. They're trying to still do stuff from far away. 4-4 on the clock, so you're divinely protected by angels. Yes, you notice the negative energy, because that's so cool. I love to hear that. You've been working a lot on yourself. I think I want to get the collective to the point where they're cleaning up their energy, and then when negative energy comes around, it's like a foul dumpster smell that you can't fail to notice, right? It's like obvious. And so kudos to you. Kudos to you. Let me keep reading. She drained you. Yeah, you had to cut it. Right, you put like a shield. You're like... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But you showed up in her life for a reason. Because now she sees you and now you're the role model. Um, and we have to have a lot of patience. We have to have a lot of patience with these people. Yeah. Everyone's healing. Everyone's healing. I'm glad. I'm glad this. I'm glad the. Okay, so somebody's looking for the collective. Oh, it's like this energy is trying to look for you, like some whip. Let me whip you up. Some nasty energy. They're trying to throw some nasty, like. This could be somebody born in November, or a life path 3, or born on the 11th. Okay, they're trying to send some nasty energy, but your spirit guides, because you have fierce spirit guides, like these are like werewolves. They can sniff out whatever is trying to come your way that's negative. I mean, they really can, because they cannot even find you. They can't find you. Okay, somebody is with at no contact. You haven't had contact with somebody. They're trying to show. They're trying. Okay, so you can see through their mask. Mm, mm, mm. And then they try to get retaliative and send you nasty energy. Why? Because you can see through them. Which, explain that to me. And they can't use you. They're in despair. They can't use you as a resource, is what I heard. Specifically, a resource. So it's almost like this person has many places that they hit up. Okay, that's what... Sorry, that's what it feels like. Yes. So now this energy is like a concern. Because you're like, okay, I really don't want to deal with this. Let's see. That's the problem. That's the problem. We can't... How do we help and not get dragged in? Mm-hmm. So this is about... Oh, it is about a story of somebody who is taking energy, taking resources, using someone, because this person had it not necessarily to give. I mean, they can, but they were generous enough to give. That's the energy I get. But now they see that it's like... It's not to the right people. That's what I see. Yeah, and that the wrong people want to anchor themselves to you. Wow. Wow. Ooh, something just knocked out the window, which is scary. What the hell was that? Somebody wants to attach to the collective. Yeah, so they keep messaging. They keep WYD. What are you doing? Where are you at? How's your... they keep in putting themselves in the collective's life. Okay. Yeah, they're very low vibing people. So you have some low vibing people that want to attach to you. They see you as a resource, and not so much. And this is happening to a masculine. This masculine is noticing maybe the collective, a mature woman, which I keep wanting to say the main woman, but that's a mature woman. Yeah. You're being seen as the star. So you're being seen so well that people want to come and use your resources, use you up, I guess. I don't know, but you're busy doing your own thing. Negative people just want... Yeah. Ew. The snake. Somebody wants to... I heard shoot Shoop, doobie doop, shoop. Somebody wants to come in like a snake. Shoop, doobie doop. Like they're cool and they want to get comfortable in your space. And then they want to probably siphon some sexual energy. Mm, mm, mm. You could be Aquarius. You could be year of the snake. You could be year of the rat. Yeah, this is a big risk. Big ass risk. Ooh. So it's not like you haven't been warned. It's like you know what you're getting into, collective. You know that if you meet up with this past person, there is a possibility here for some hanky-panky. This person's not a religious person at all. But somebody wants to like stir your past memories and have you, you know, like weak. Yeah, somebody, this is energy that keeps coming in. They keep trying to make you like a honey spell. Like they sweeten themselves up. So when they come, you're like, ooh, look at him. He changed. Or look at her. She's looking good. Amen. That's so beautiful. Thank you. We love that. That way you can see there's good people out there. And we're like all in corners of the world. We're not in one place. That's the way. We are like spread thin. We have to be gritting places. And we don't meet each other because we're like, I don't know. Like it's, you just have to be patient to meet each other. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that would do it. I would do it. I would do it. Wow. Congratulations. Oh, I know, sweetheart. Yeah, you have to organically grow it. Organically grow it. You know, it has to come from the very beginning. Somebody from the past is coming back. This is like a past soulmate. I think we're holding out for this past soulmate. Like we have to go through all the fluff to get to this past life soulmate. I really don't think it's past. I personally don't think it's a past. I don't think you know this person. I don't think you've ever met this person. I think you've seen them maybe, and you might crush on them, and you might think, wow, that is like one of those sexy mother. For some of you, I heard you have smelt their cologne. And damn. So, but you know what? The other day, I was at the grocery store, and I'm using the self-checkout, and I'm like focused, and I smell, and I see the back of this big guy, and I can smell his cologne. I was like, whoa, I'm like, that is so, turns me on. Then I later on see his profile, and he's this older man, and I was like, oh my God, his cologne was insane. So that's why I had to just share the story. But you just never know. That's the point of the story is you never know. You're supposed to be focused on healing. Continue healing, being there, staying grounded. Your ancestors are super happy that you have broken a chain here. Okay, this is the family tree line. And now you have corrected some kind of division that occurred in the past lineage. Yeah. That was the thing I was noticing about these fire signs, is that they have, with that elephant energy, I don't have it here anymore, do I? That the fire signs, it's not too late for them to correct something generational curse-wise. Yeah. I'm dealing with a lot of the ones in the middle here. Okay. Moms are past, but they have the little one. They have their babies. And they have to correct something because mom messed it up. That generation, you know, unfortunately. Yeah, women did not have much say so. So, Who's coming back? Who's coming back to the collective, Spirit? Who's coming back to the collective? Someone who loves them. Someone who loves you. I like this because there's 3 love representations in this Lenormand deck. There's like, agape love, and love. And a very white love. You know what I mean? She was a test, yes. And you passed the test, absolutely. Yeah, oh. Isn't that a good feeling? That's a good feeling. Billy, we need to do a Zoom. Let's do a Saturday Zoom because I love to meet you. Did I tell you guys my last drink was April 2022? Which I can't believe because I can't believe it. But I was telling my girlfriend last night, I said when I got sick in February, which we had these horrible winds, and I had to go to these public venues, and I know I got sick from these public venues. I know it. So I got a cough, and I was in bed. Like I couldn't breathe. I was all congested, and I was thinking, God, man, maybe like a good shot of rum, you know. It's like a good and my friend is not from this country, so she was like, oh, that's what they do, they give you rum, and you know, it makes you feel. But I was like, no, that wasn't a good thing for me to want. Like for me, it wasn't a good thing. But I don't even do the NyQuil. I don't do any of that. Anyway, somebody loves you for you. Somebody loves you for you. This man's very fit. He's I'm sorry. This is good stuff, you guys. It makes me giddy. It makes me so giddy. It really is a good feeling I get. You know, it's this feeling of being loved, of being back with someone that you get each other. You get each other. Okay, there's something about being cut off. So this person feels like you cut them off. So this is, unfortunately, it is someone from your past. It does look like somebody from your past. Or is this somebody that you're just not engaging with in your present? It looks like you're really conservative right now, collective. It looks like you're really into yourself. Self-love, self-care, self-sufficiency. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, this person is coming. Okay, so the person that's coming into collective's life is the real deal, okay? They want to stay in your life forever. Or they may be married. Maybe somebody who likes you who's married. That's... Things take a twist here. We never know. We never know. We never know. All right, let's find out. Privileged lady and the child. So somebody may not be able to have kids anymore. Or somebody might have had a... Okay, I'm not going to go there. But, I mean, I get a storyline where somebody might have gone to somebody else and then they had a miscarriage or something, because it doesn't look like the child came to full... So, that's just what I saw right then and there as a privileged lady. So, yeah, and the storyline I'm getting is that maybe somebody went and got married before the baby came. And maybe they're dealing with this marriage situation. Somebody's going to court because of a marriage, a divorce, a separation. Yeah. They're hoping that you're still single. That's what I get. They're hoping. Maybe they know you're single. So somebody, I just heard, been around the world tonight, I can't find my baby. So this person's been around the world. Like, they've been around. Like, maybe they traveled with this individual, they married them and everything, and now they want to divorce them and come to you. Come 6-6 on the high honor. So this is somebody, you're very protected. Okay, so somebody sees that you're very protected. And they know they took a gamble with you. Maybe they did something negative towards you. I'm just trying to look, yeah, and they want to come, it's a gamble to come back. This is somebody who could be married. Damn, they could be married. They could be telling you that they're going to get a divorce, and that could be a gamble because you're held in high honor, and they kind of want to come in before they are actually separated, maybe. This is a gamble. Because I think Spirit's telling them loud and clear they have to do things correctly with collective. Okay. But they're lustful or... Oh, yeah. I'm getting two energies. I'm getting that, like, they have to deal with the courts. Okay. And that they know that you're held in high honor. They're very aware. Spirit has told them that you're held in high honor. And if they really do love you, you know, like they say they do, they're going to get everything done correctly. Because Spirit is watching them. It's a gamble if they try to come and take shortcuts with you. And then tell you, you know, because I almost get the energy of like they want you next to them as they go through the divorce, which I don't think Spirit's going to go for that. I don't think you should go for that. I think that's them not finishing up cycles. They jump from one to the next and they don't fully complete something, let it go and cut it off. They do have that skife. They need to cut it off themselves. They need to be the cutoff king. To them. They were with you. So it's this, like, it's like this really weird energy. It's very low vibrational where they want to kiki, haha, and be, you know, groups, the groupie, you know, oh, I left her, now I'm going to come to you. And now we're going to gang up. And it's just really, it's not what my collective is about. But they're excited to be in your company and be seen with you or something, too. I don't know who this is. Yeah, you're probably single as a Pringle. Doing your best life. Brandon, what is that heart? With the, oh, God, thank you. Somebody wants to come back. In this case, it's almost like they want you to come back. They're like, make it easy and you come back. So they could be tied. It doesn't have to be marriage. They could be living with someone, a long-term relationship. And they went back to someone when they were with you, and then they want you're no contact. This is a no contact reading. This person is like almost like married. Who knows? They're like 5-6 years in or something. But or they are married because she said I'm pregnant and it didn't. Then she didn't have a baby. I don't know. I get that. I got that earlier. So he's got to do his cut up. He's got to do his clean cut. Okay, but he wants to come in. He wants to sex it up instead. He wants to sex it up with you. And because he wants to sex it up, he prefers that you go to him. You go to him. Okay, they want you to return. There's a lot of red tape for them to return, is what it feels like. Yeah. It feels like it's very complicated on their end if they want to return. Message of concern. So if they tell you the truth, it might be concerning because you're like, you're not really single, are you? Yeah, they know you're loyal. They know you're very loyal, okay? And they can't mess with that. You've healed this inner child that they used to be able to manipulate. They used to be able to have your loyalty, I hear you, they used to be able to have your blind loyalty because of your wounding that you had not really addressed, either mother wound or father wound. And now you are able to stand on your own. Maybe you're sober, right? Because especially if you're with somebody who has an addiction, and it's the worst thing is that they don't even tell you they have the addiction, okay? Some of us grew up in the 80s, the 70s, and the 70s was huge, you know, Scarface era. And all I gotta say, as many of us were latchkey kids, okay? That says a lot. It says a lot. I'm sorry. So there's a tendency to be able to fall in love with addicts, you know? So you're the key. You're the key to your own life, okay? You're the key that needs to get it together. You need to recognize other people that aren't healthy for you. Somebody wants to come back. It's okay. It's great to be loved, but you can't be with unhealthy relationships right now. You're really going to jeopardize a lot. Yeah. Gosh. They don't want you to shine. So these are your NPCs coming out. These are like stopping you from doing what you're really, really desiring to do in life. Okay? You just think about it. You're not in a connection, so you have the time and the energy to put into whatever it is that you're thinking of, dreaming of. The possibilities are endless. So, take advantage of it because it's going to bring you money. Yeah, some of you are having a hard time. This Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer, is really triggering your inner child. Something might have happened when you were 18. There could be another group here where there is a masculine who has a little girl, and that could be why he's in the connection. He might have like a 2 to 3 year old little girl. Yeah, that's his destiny. So he's not leaving the connection because he's in it for the little girl. Yeah, he's married. Okay, that's another collective besides what I just mentioned. But there is somebody here who is married, and because they did end up having a child, and it's a little girl. So maybe they lost a second child. Maybe like that's what happened. Okay, there's unexpected income. Maybe, okay, another story is maybe some of you are meant to have a little girl with this young man. Okay, these are my collective who are younger folks. You're going to have a little girl. Okay, this is destined. It's protected. Something about maybe the baby's in utero now. And this is the person you're going to marry. And I feel like somebody's out there pregnant and they're worried about money, but they're going to be getting unexpected money. Yeah. If you're pregnant, I feel like you're going to get a lot of resources and you're going to have a healthy baby and everything, and there's not any reason to be worried. Community. Maybe some of you are going to open up a business in your community. Yeah, maybe some of you are going to be very prominent, or you are prominent in your community with this person. Like you're going to be a couple that does family things, and you know, you're part of the society. Something about life. You're going to like this new life that you're going into. You might be moving. It almost seems like things are getting better, man. You're getting unexpected money. Ooh, somebody's watching you. What the hell? They're married. This is a married couple watching you. Okay, somebody could work for the government. This is so freaky. Spirit. They might be like a neighbor. Could have somebody spying on you. This could be like somebody that has a crush on you and they could be married too. I don't know what the hell that's about. Yeah. There's somebody that might have passed away and you don't even know it. Okay, I'm getting a weird message. We're gonna deliver the message, but it says to me, it says that there could be somebody. I don't even think collective knows these people, but there could be like a couple, and somebody did something funny. Wow, somebody did something funny. Okay, with this moon energy. It may involve a house, or they did it in a house. And one of these two is going to go. So like there's death here. There's a casket. Okay, so I'm going to take it literally. That is somebody dying. Somebody. And so one of these two is going to be in an empty room. Okay, and then they're going to think about God. Then they're going to think about what they did. Somebody did it all for love. That's what they tell themselves. This main man that wants to message you. Collective. There's something here dealing with a court and house. Okay? Coming in strong, that house energy. So somebody might have done something to switch up court papers for a house that may be in your name. You might be hearing something about this. Yeah, to clear up confusion. You won't have any more confusion. Maybe somebody that you love left you something. Left you a house. And this false person claimed the house. They got an official person, you know, to notarize something or whatever and say that they were you or whatever. Who knows? Oh my God. There could be somebody that passed that loved you. Or somebody's getting a house and they want to be with you. Yeah. They want to come towards you. What is this? You're going to have to... This is funny. Oh my God, this is funny. Look at Spirit. This, fuck. This official person who was with a false person, okay, they were with somebody who wasn't you. They were trying to pretend they were you or something, or they were, you know, copying. But there's an official person who's coming up to collective who says, you need to decide. Are you going to be with me? You must decide. Somebody wants to come back, and you need to decide. You need to decide. Are you going to choose? Are you going to go my way? Lenny Kravitz. So that's the energy. I don't know what to tell you. That's crazy. There's a lot of things that still need to play out. But answers are coming because there's more clarity each day. And there's less they can hide. Okay? There's less they can conceal. But so this is official. This is... Officials know about it. It's gone into the court systems or the legal system. Wow. That was a confusing reading. I have to watch this. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. I'm sorry if I confused anybody, but I'm just the card reader. Don't shoot the messenger. All right, much love. Let's see if I can get some oracle thing here. Let's use the energy deck because I don't have anything reachable. Yeah, look at the bottom. Expecting the Brandon Thomas, you're so cute. Absolutely. Expecting the unexpected. You'll get it, Billy Rose. I trust you're going to get that real love for sure. Just stay balanced. And the way we say this is yin and yang. You ever seen The Young and the Restless? It's almost like that. The yin and the yang. Not yang. Not yang. Not yang. Texas folks, it's not yang. Southern folks, stay balanced. Okay, we have to balance ourselves. 22, Master. It's about decisions. Oh my God. That is so... Look, 22. The official person is 22. Okay. Oh, I knew it. 22. This is decisions. 22, master number is decisions. Oh my God. 22. So many times, y'all. I think they're nailing it. 22, 22, 22, 22. Wow. Master number 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 22s. Whoa. Be very conscious of what you do, right? 22 is think before you act. Think before you speak. Take another person's consideration. This is one of the hardest things when you're young. Take yourself out of the equation, and how would the other person feel if they were in your shoes? I mean, if you were in their shoes is what I want to say. So this energy requires a lot of diplomacy, okay? Because it's not what you say in this energy, it's how you say. It's the Venusian energy, right? Or the Cancerian energy. Venus is in Cancer. So people are very sensitive with how the interactions are going right now, because you don't know what they're carrying inside, what they're dealing with. So people can be like very hurt by a reaction that, or maybe a non-reaction. Maybe you didn't react and that was really, really bad, you know? So you have to tread lightly in this energy right now, because it's almost like somebody can curse you out when they get home, and you know, that bitch and that guy or whatever, because they didn't like you because of how you reacted or didn't react. That's 22 is heavy. It's a heavy energy. Master number 22. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just saw that. That's crazy. And they just, oh my gosh, look. Okay. I think we'll get one more because I'm getting tired. And I want to drink my lemonade before it completely melts in front of me. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies and beautiful folks. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I encourage you to subscribe. At every 100, I give free questions away. This next round will be 7 questions. So we got strategy and goddess of the moon. Okay, so you got to work in secret. It's almost like I get this. I got the energy before. I called it the Santa Claus, like the elves making gifts. But now, you know, I'm going to age myself, but it's more like a Tom and Jerry, where he goes into the little mouse house and he's got everything in his little mouse house. I don't know. It's like an energy of, you know, you have your own little vibe going on, and you don't, you know, you have your cave. It's like man cave, woman cave energy is what it's giving, okay? And so you rule the world from your man cave or your woman cave. That's what I feel. And it's a new moon energy, so it's a good time to cut your hair, cut your nails. In Taurus, do all the beautification. You know, get your hair, your dreads, your wigs, your makeup, your facials, pedicures, mani-pedis. It's a good time to pamper yourself, love. Yeah, in your community. Give back to your community. Give your money back into your community. Okay, this is a lovely Venusian energy. It's, I heard gossiping, but it's like a fun energy. It's like listening to the music. It's, give yourself what makes you feel good, okay? What makes you feel, you might, this weekend, you guys might have a connection with 3 women. This weekend. 3 women, 3 goddess energies. Okay? Or it could be a man that has 3 sisters, you know, or, you know, whatever, cousins or whatever. They're doing something, barbecue. It'll be lovely energy. Door to personal healing and happiness. Just keep walking through that door of personal healing and happiness. You're creating something very beautiful. Number 7. Okay, so many of you are working from a place of peace, tranquility, and you don't want to give that up. You have found it so important to maintain your peace and your tranquility. That's number 7. Okay, some of you might be 34, realizing what it is to have peace. It's a lot more solitude, less social media and all of that. But that's around the age that all that happens. Saturn return, which is really 29. But anyway, I think that's it. That's it. That's what I got. I gotta go. Take care. Bye. Subscribe, please. Catch you later. Stay blessed.